begins down the centre of the course, coming with an electric finish. Do it again. He's coming at Rainbow Bridge. He's a born leader and he will do it again.
Dennis Dreyer has a number of very interesting and well-fancied runners at Hollywood Bet Scottsville, and on the line is Stuart Ferrie, paying particular attention to the two-year-olds that are stepping out for the first time. And on that note, Stuart, good morning. Let's kick off in the first race with number 10, Celtic Vision. Has had a barrier trial, but perhaps needs to improve on that to be a factor here.
Yeah, this is really disappointed a lot in the barrier trial. Thought she'd trial better than that. But, she's come on at home. She's a big filly. She may still just need this one more, but like I said, she's improved from that barrier trial.
Well, fortunately, the first race does not form part of any of the exotics, but not so in race 3. In race 3, the first leg of the place accumulator. Now, there's been a bit of money around for your first timer here, number 12, Spring High. Admittedly, it's still quite an open market, but she is the market leader, or he is the market leader at 33-10 at the moment. That's number 12, Spring High, a son of Karari out of Octavia by Jetmaster. Lovely pedigree. You're obviously expecting a big, bold showing on debut.
Yeah, he's obviously really nice work at home. Might just be a little on the sharp side for him, but like I say, showing good work at home, and we're expecting a good effort from him.
Well, that's great. So obviously, Spring High has to be considered for the first leg of the place accumulator.
Yeah, definitely a quartet horse for sure.
Okay, so there we go. That's the third race, Spring High, for the owners, Tosties, Band, and of course Adam Kethra. Stu, let's move on to the fourth race, where there's another first-timer, a very nicely named Angry Bird, a filly by Twice Over, out of a trippy mare. She's also sort of fairly short in the betting. Well, I say short, she's one of the leading lights in the betting market. How's she doing at home?
No, she's shown some good work. She's shown some nice work at home. Also, just Scottsville, first run at Scottsville, she may be a bit green, but she's the same as the boy, expecting good run, definitely sort of quartet inclusion.
Okay, well, Graham, that's nice to hear the two first-timers, that they're expecting forward runs and people to include them in the quartets.
Not only the quartets, but obviously in all of the other exotics. Clearly, Dennis is starting to unwind his two-year-olds now, so we've known him to be on the mark when he steps about first time, so let's watch them with keen interest. But one that's well exposed and obviously a very good mare in her own right. In the sixth race, you saddle number 5, Perfect Air. She's won 2 of her last 3 starts as Stuart, but the fact is that the last win was back in January and in Cape Town at Kenilworth. So we're 6 months down the road. She's obviously one of the early fancies. How's she doing back home?
No, she's very well at home. I don't think she'll come back needing the run. She's showing good work at home. She's put in some runs that are above her rating in some of her races. So I don't think she's coming back from Cape Town needing the run.
So would it be fair to say, at the risk of putting you on the line, Stuart, would it be fair to say that she is the one to beat?
Yeah, like I say, it's on some of her previous forms she's run above her rating. So yeah, I think so.
Well, there you go, Warren. Obviously, a lot of confidence about Perfect, and why not? She's certainly got the pedigree, she's got the form, she's well exposed, and she's come back strong.
Absolutely, Graham. Why not? The form's there for all to see, and we've heard from Stewie that she's doing well. She's beautifully bred, lots to like about her. So that is a Perfect Air. Let's move on to the 9th race, Stuart. You've got 2 horses there, one of Constantine, and let's start off with him. He showed much better effort last time.
Yeah, he's one of the stable favourites. He's never really that far behind, and sometimes he can give away a bit at the start, but he's run well at Scottsville and he gets on well with a good way. So yeah, we expect, if he brings some of his previous form there, Scottsville form, he'll be a runner.
The stable companion, who wasn't a reserve 2, has now got into the race. Sean Veal will ride, and you've taken the blinkers off, you've put cheek pieces on. Sacred Journey. One can't help but get the feeling that he's a bit better than his last 1 or 2 efforts.
Yeah, he came back from a long break last time and didn't run a bad race. It's just a bit of on the sharp, so we'd preferred it to be a 14. But, it's tough getting runs at the moment. Like I say, he was second reserve, lucky to get in. So you may take his chances. But, he needed his last run, and he's come on a bit from that run. So, yeah, he's also, you should put in a bold showing.
Well, Graham's put you on the spot once, and of course we won't take offence at that. So I want to put you on the spot, asking you this question: would you include him in the pick six?
Yeah, I think so, definitely.
Okay, there we go, Graham. So we equal now. We've put Stewie on the spot. We're gonna have to.
Stuart enjoys being put on the spot. He's been around the block a few times. He knows when they're right and ready to win.
Okay, you want to speak to him about Rockcliff in the 10th?
Yeah, well, in the 10th and final race, which does form part of the exotics in the sense that the second jackpot is races 7 through 10. We must never lose sight of that. It seems a very open race, Stuart. They're betting 5-1 the field, and Rockcliff has to be a runner on best form. So the question is, can we expect the best?
I think he may just, he's had a very long break. Obviously, had a few issues. So I think he may just need this one coming back. But I'm not saying you can't run a good race, but I think he may just need it first time back in 10 months, whatever it is.
Yeah, he's been off the track for just about a year. Was that an injury-enforced layoff?
Yeah. So he's a sound, but he's very sound, fitting well now. So just maybe match fitness that might catch him up.
He's a magnificent son of Crusade, Stu. We've seen him in the barrier trial here at Greyville. We've seen him at the track. He really is a good-looking son of Crusade, isn't he?
Yeah, like Graham said, on his earlier form before his layoff, he definitely have a shot in this race. But I think it may be just the year might just have a bit of match fitness.
Stuart, always nice to talk to you. And Graham, at closing...
I'm going to put you on the spot a third time.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
Yes, I'm going to do it. Your best for the day?
Let's go for perfect air.
Perfect air. Okay.
Perfect air.
All right, cool. Stuart, I'm not going to put you on the spot again. But thanks for all your contribution. And, all the very best to you, the team, and all the best.